I just want to show you some couple of trades that I think which will be helpful to you, or because these were trades that I took uh, that I lost, and then I lost about $2,000, and then I think it will be helpful for you to note them. So the next time you come into trading or see such patterns, you definitely know how to trade them much better. A couple of trades and some things I did. While going through my trading journal, I realized some things I did and I shouldn't have done, and some things I should have waited for, and I should have just ceased. So I wouldn't have lost such trades. So these are the trades I took. There are just three, and I lost about just a consecutive loss. For 3 days, that was more or less like a losing streak. However, yeah, it's if I see such patterns, the next time I will still take it. But the next time, I will definitely be more strategic, and of course, wait for the conferences to meet up and wait for confirmation before I do. So these are the things I actually trade. I took AUDJPY as not on one next day or so, personal trades on my good funding account, huge one, and then you could see that this is a pure sell market. Market broke this what we call it support here, broke these two supports and then broke there, and then we're testing. Normally, market should we test under the support here. Am I talking? I said how if you are good to that, you should know that market should test here massively. We test here and continue the what, or at least stop here to come and do the same equal what equal stuff here, then buy if you want to change the structure. Otherwise, you can continue in the sell structure. Am I talking somebody? Now, well, I was waiting for the market to come back here, and the market came here without proper confirmation. Let me show you guys. Without proper confirmation, as a matter of fact, can you see? Market was around here. Market engulfed just a little of this structure is actually a sell structure. This one, and this one. Market we tested. This we test. I was willing to sell and enter the market. However, I lost it. How? What would you think that happened? Why would you think that happened, and why shouldn't it play out? So while I was going through my trading journal, I realized that some things I did wrong and some things actually I just waited for much more confirmation conferences before taking some actions and before executing. And these are the things I realized I should have done more better. As a matter of fact, this is definitely a buy market. As you can see, I've been doing a higher high long market, lower low, higher high, lower low, higher high, lower low. And as at this point, I should have just waited for market to take away this. Give me a structure that takes away this last low here, come back here, and then come back. Then before I enter, market stopped here. Then we tested. That shows what there's still tendency for the long to continue. But I didn't. What I just felt is that FOMO and impatient that killed me because I was willing to catch him at an entry point, at a sniper point, so he can make much more. I was FOMO, and the next one was impatient. I was so fucking impatient because I was much more confident. Oh, this is a good setup, and of course, should give me a maximum 2 to 300 pips. So that was why I lost it. If you look at it, let me show you properly on 15-minute time frame. See how the mistake anybody can as well make. Let me show you properly. I mean, this market did a double top here, did a rejection. That means market fails to what price action means what it fails to break this. This means that what definitely what it will go up. I should have just know what I'm doing. I actually updated that around here though when I saw that. So that was why I lost this trade. It was a lost trade for me. It was a massive lost trade for me because if I had not, it would have been a very crazy win. Crazy win because I was so determined, also prepared for it. But been a very crazy win. It's because I lost it. As it's right now, it's still a buy. If it can come down, but it can still shoot. So it's still a buy market. So what I just said is that for next time's sake, I am expected to, of course, wait for market confirmation. Do not let FOMO settings or impatient settings once farm market confirms and I'm not in a FOMO mode or anything, you can launch. However, I am still much looking out for this market on the short market. You can see now the market didn't retest here. It's coming up here to retest. So I'm still willing to short this market, but it must confirm to me why the short is coming. I'll wait for the confirmation before I short. So that was a great loss for me this week. I had a very great loss. Something concerned me on my account. I have a deep loss, but it's a very a small issue. I'll definitely recover. As we do it now. Sure. So let me show you the other one, and let me show you the other one. The other one was GDP USD. Yeah, GDP USD as well. You can see. So I opted out on this trade as well. After that, on this trade as well. After that, on this trade as well. After that, I was shorting, but whereas the market was still in a buy transition, I was shorting to see in a buy transition. Let me show you properly. But I'm still waiting for the short to come. I'm still confident because the short will definitely come. The short will definitely come. However, right now, this market moment, I want to push a bit up. It's definitely push up. The push up. So after that's something I want here. So the market is still a buy. Of course, I opted out. So I closed this trade. As long as I'm concerned, I closed this trade. For me, I closed it. But I'm still waiting for the shorts. The short. So if I've waited, actually, this one was not that even surprised me the most because I actually waited till this market broke our last low here. After it broke our last low here, can you see my line? I was already saying that this is a broke one. Juice is good. The candle closes below this one. Now the retest is what I fucked up a lot. I should just wait for the closure of the retest. If the retest was closed below this our last candle here, then definitely this market will continue in a short. However, the retest did what? Engulfed this our last sell candle, which shows a notable and is a need to be careful, which shows a need to be it shows a need to pay attention, which shows a warning. Of course, when I saw that engulfing, I was like, wow, what's going on, man? This is dangerous. This is dangerous. So after the engulfed, it shows a lower low, higher high. Then of course the structure changes entirely, and that was how I lost this as well. If I waited for this engulfed, if this test has closed here below or here, of course the sell will continue to and will definitely make a lot of money and I will cover that fucking shit loss. But unfortunately, I didn't wait for the retest. I joined in somewhere around here. I joined somewhere around here and the retest engulfed, closed in an engulfed manner without even any wick. I used to tell someone that this kind of candle is a crazy candlestick that what it is very, very powerful. When you see a candle doesn't have any wick, it means what such buyers has taken over. If it is a candle of a red candle, I see it means sellers have taken over, and if it is a green such like this, it means what buyers have taken over. So I was quite emotional. I wanted to enter quick. I can still call it FOMO and impatient as well. Because if I've waited for it to close, I would have seen it engulfed and I wouldn't have preferred to enter or put in my money into on the run. So that was it. So that was it for that. And the last one I did was the last one I also did was a little stick for me. It was quite painful, but I'm so confident that it wasn't on a wrong setup or on a low shabby setup. I don't know if it was a good setup, but my impatience and FOMO the more, I'll call it FOMO, was the one that was in play. And that definitely didn't go well for me as I speak. So likewise this one as well. Let me show you on a bigger time frame. I was checking my daily. I saw it on a daily. I could see that. So I was expecting the sell to happen here. You can see that same thing. We had the higher highs there. We had another lower high here. The market comes as a lower low. I'm expecting a lower high. Then to come down stopped here. So that means that what you do not dictate for the market. Don't ever try to dictate the market can do anything. Just follow whatever it's doing. Okay? Just react. Do not always want to act ahead of the market. I was trying to act ahead of the market, and then of course, sometimes overconfidence kills a lot. So sometimes also factor in overconfidence that of course, because most times after something like this, the market stopped here and we test and they have sold extensively with a massive one. It happens that I've studied something like before. Why sometimes out of 10, 8 times market has gone stopped like from this point and sell 8 or 6 or 7 times out of 10. So sometimes it will not. So that's why that was what happened today, last week, and the market did stopped here and then keep going and go. So from here, let me show you. From here, I was expecting to sell short massively. Unfortunately, I didn't really wait for the confirmation, and as well, can you see what these markets were doing? This is what two pin bar on cycle level, which shows what which shows what market buyers are pushing this market. They're not allowing it to come down yet. They are still very strong in the market. Immediately I saw this angle breaks above this 2-3, I opted out. I knew I was wrong. I opted out. So it was a massive loss for me, which is quite unfortunate and quite unusual. Let me show you properly. Okay, it was here. Yeah, it was here. Just quite unusual, very unusual. I have to opt out. That was the three closing strike that I had this week. Is it this week? Wait, last week? Yeah, yeah. This is another week already. That was last week. That was the last I had personally. Of course, I learned from it. All of the things that helped you to grow in this business is just you learn from your losses, you learn from your mistakes. If you don't, you see it again probably next 2-3 months or next 1 year. You definitely see it again. That's it about the market. But if you often learn from your mistakes and often learn from your errors, you will become more better and you definitely go in the next week when you see something of such. Am I talking to someone? So that is what I think I should put it out there so that beyond just wins, beyond just flying, beyond just flipping account, passing this and that, I think we should also share this so that someone can gain something today. I hope you gain something today, guys. If you have any question, drop in the comment section or any reaction and let me know, guys. I will definitely respond to you. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and follow us on this channel. And of course, if you want to join our community where we drop daily signals, you can look into the link below, of course, in our my bio and join our community where we drop massive and daily crazy signals there every week. Thank you for joining me once again, everybody. Enjoy your week and peace out, guys. Bye for now.